Okay, so I worked on this preform a little bit in the unboxing video for some Burlington. A kind man from over on the Flint Knapping subreddit, r/Flint Knapping, I moderate over there, a guy named Nate. He was gracious enough to send me some of the Burlington that he collects. He's just kind of laying around. He's in Missouri. He's got some cool stuff, and he wanted to know what another napper thought of it. And I am going to be trying to make something out of that preform. And I'm going to be trying to do it speedily, or somewhat speedily, because, one, my phone is telling me that it's too dang hot, and that the camera, the camera is overheating, which is like, oh cool, that's sick, love that. It's not even the hottest day in Iowa so far. Like we're just getting started, and you tell me that you can't even record outside? Some phone that is. But yeah, I made a Clovis out of some of this Burlington. Nate did request that I do some paleo points, and if you send me stuff, I can try to make what you request. So keep that in mind for any prospective material senders. I'm using my version 3 prototype pressure flaker that I 3D print. Version 2 was okay. Required a lot of wrist strength, and that, after a long time, got to be very, very labor intensive. So I decided to add a bit of an extension to the handle, and I've been testing these prototypes. I've been sending them out. Some folks have gotten them. Nate's gonna get some too, because he's a G. If you send me free material, there's a chance you're making some pressure flakers as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to do some pressure flaking work on this preform, try to make it look nice. Not sure what I want to make. I might just have a little bit of freeform fun, because you can do that when you're like me and you don't really care too much about like stuff like accuracy or other point style stuff that's really specific. I just kind of do flint knapping for fun. Whoop. As you can see by the the amateur hour of this dude dropping his preforms. Are you kidding me? What is this guy? Some kind of I don't know. Amateur? I might be. You don't know. You don't know. I'm just trying to get some of this center line worked out, because it was really, it's really strange. Part of me really wants to turn it into an Adena, and I think I might try. It feels right. I'm not the best at Adenas. I have a buddy who found an absolute smoker of an Adena. I could talk crap about him on this video because he doesn't watch them, even though he said he would. Calling you out, Michael. He's not going to see this, don't worry. Maybe he might, I don't know. Maybe this will be the one video that he watches. He's like, you were talking crap on me. I was like, maybe I was. Yeah, it's just what you gotta do. I also am contemplating bringing out my specialty precision indirect percussion tool that I made, because, ooh, that took a fat chunk of copper off. That was sick. Because I want to see how it behaves with this stuff. It's tough for a heat treat, because this is heat treated. Nate, he heat treats this in a fire pit in coals using in traditional methods, which is super cool if you ask me. I just got my turkey roaster, which doesn't really feel incredibly magnificent or impressive, but I'll take it. Yeah, I might get that out. I kind of want to get that out and see. Shall we? So my little precision indirect. It's a little indirect rod. It's a threaded rod on this 3D printed thing using a filament. I'm not going to say because it's a secret, trade secret. But you need to have some robust impact resistant filament, because I went through a lot of different filaments trying to find one that would work. Because I tell you what, this kind of force exertion, your tools get tired quick, and I mean quick. So having the right filament just makes it so much nicer. And this stuff takes abuse. Like, you can do obsidian fine. I could make one of these out of some regular filament, like a PETG is what I'd go with if I was making it out of, if I was using it solely on, it does do weird stuff a little bit sometimes. If I was using it solely on stuff like obsidian, dang it, that's not what I wanted. I was hoping to go underneath that, but I just made it so much worse. Ay caramba. And there ain't no digging my way out of that hole. Yuck. Well, either I narrow it or I live with it. And I'm thinking I don't much want to narrow it. So I'm just probably going to have to live with it. Which is fine. Sometimes you just got to do that. I'm not perfect. Far from it, in fact. The Adenas tend to have like a big stem, so actually that might not even matter. Nah, it'll matter. There is a certain like blade profile that I like on Adenas, kind of where the top narrows in just slightly, just ever so slightly. That looks so sick to me. So I might try and do that with this. Like I said, I want to do this a little speedily because my camera is letting me know that it's overheating. Dang, that was a miss. Swing and a miss. That was a good one. That lump that was right there. Well, pow. That's what this is good for. This thing, I should call it the Destroyer, because, oh boy, it'll save your bacon, but it'll also burn it to a crisp if you are not careful. Because it is, when you send that much force into what is essentially a pressure flake, oh boy, does she cruise. And I've taken care of some artifacts on points that I was like, yeah, there's no way. And then just wham. Takes care of them. And I'm like, heck yeah. What a magnificent tool. And other time, that didn't do anything. Well, that scares me. Oh dear. And then other times I've done it, and I've just grenaded a point, just absolutely just destroyed it. And you're just kind of like, yeah, well, that makes sense. It does. It does. It really does. So, that was a good long one. That was a really good long one. I can't quite do that with pressure flakes because I'm not that good yet. Did I take care of that too? Oh, I did. Wow, that looks awful. Oh well. I'll still accept it. I really don't like how that looks though. I mean, it tried. I don't know. Now we're getting a little skinny. See, this is what happens. I'll say that I'm going to do a point style, and then the laws of the universe, they're like, are you sure? Are you really, 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 really sure that you want to do an Adena? And I'm like, yeah. Bring it! And then I do something like that. Oh, I got it. Okay. But then I put that in right there. It's fine. It's fine. I'm cool. I'm chill. What do you mean? I didn't crash out. I'm good. I'm good. What are you talking about? I'm chill. I'm chill. I just need some grape juice. I'm good. I am at peace. I've achieved Zen. When that goes way up there is when I'll achieve Zen, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe I could do it up here. So I still kind of need... Where was my Adena bookmark? I had one. Yeah. There's a couple different types, but it is kind of a really good... Like it's just sloping. It's a gentle slope. At least on the forms that please me. There are a couple different shapes of Adenas, but ones that I like kind of have that nice narrow slope to them. Are Adenas paleo? No. Late archaic to woodland. I got an Overstreet guidebook over there. Get over here. Do not. That thing flew 3,000 miles. Gotta be kidding me. Get over here. I'm not through with you yet. We have work to do. We gotta polish this turd. You're gonna help me whether you like it or not. This tip is making me real anxious. I feel like it's gonna snap off. Okay, that cleaned it up reasonably well. That could be a nice little, it feels risky. Whoop. Feels risky, but I'm gonna do it. Is that smart? No. Did it work? Yeah. God, it's so ugly. What did I do with it? Where is it? Where's my G-dang guy? My diamond file. Did I put it back in here? No, I didn't. Shoot, I fluted a Clovis and now I lost my diamond file. Is that the exchange? Is that the deal? In order to have a successful flute, I needed to sacrifice my diamond file to the flint knapping deities out there. I like diamond files because they allow you to get like a really, really super fine sanded surface. This is going to be for all the marbles. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It did good, but it didn't quite reach that. I think we're just going to have to live with it. It's just the law of the West here. We can take care of that, though. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Still doing quite well. So how are we doing for time? 13 minutes? Man, I am cruising today. Cruising. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Cruising for a bruising. Yes, sirree. It's gonna be a little bit of a rough Adena, but you know. Beggars cannot be choosers. Even though really no one's begging me to do this, I'm just kind of doing it. Can I? Wait. Dad tried to dive. I told myself, do it. Do it. Like whispering in my own ear. Do it, do it. The little green guy, my little mascot, he was on my shoulder. Do it, 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 do it. Get rid of it, get rid of it. Take a shortcut, do it. Okay. Wham! Thankfully, it all paid off. I do gotta take care of some of the stuff in here though. This is I don't like any of that. I really don't. I don't like any of it whatsoever, but I don't really think that there's a whole lot that I can do in order to get rid of it. I'm going to be able to bring the point in a little, the edge in a little bit to help clean up this profile, but I don't know if that's going to make it steep enough or allow me to set up that platform enough to drive that off. And it's risky. Again, this thing, it giveth and it taketh. Where's my diamond file? I want to use that again. I want to use it again. Do that whole edge. I really wish I knew what I did with that flat one. It probably flew off into space the second that I fluted that Clovis. It was probably on my lap and went, whee! Flew away. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. I'll accept that little itty bitty bit there because that cleaned a good bit of that up. Sorry, I'm locking in real quick. Where's that? Where's that platform at? I'm looking for the one platform that I need. I think I gotta whittle it down just a little bit. By down, I'm gonna flake it in this direction so I can move my center line up, because I kind of want to creep in and get some of that up in there. Otherwise, the blade profile is looking pretty darn all right, to the point of me thinking, do anything stupid, and you're gonna have to narrow the whole thing, and you're gonna get sad. Everybody in the back of the class is like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Watch this. They got their spitballs loaded up. Yeah. They're trying to tear me down. I'll take it. I don't like this one. Ew, that was dry. That was really dry. Just crumbly flake that just exploded into 1,000 pieces. See, that's no good. I have a feeling that that might be because the tip of this turbo indirect is starting to get filled with just a bit of gunk. Yeah, it is. It is. Good thing is you don't have to sharpen a whole lot on it. And you can make that as sharp as possible, but I will say there is a limit on how sharp you can make it. You will get to a point where the concentration of forces that you're trying to exert in that area are just too high. They're just far too high, and you just grenade like the entire area. Where'd my 8 gauge? Hello. There you are. You'll just grenade the entire area, and it'll just shatter because it's just too much force. It just simply is too much force, and that's really, you know. Why did I sharpen this so tight? When did I do that? It's probably this morning when I was getting some practice in. I like to practice in the morning before work. Right now I'm just kind of edge trimming right now. Again, getting that profile set up to be more fitting of an Adena. That fly just violated my finger. It landed on it for a split second and then left. It's scary. Oh, goodness. Thank you. I get anxious around stuff like that. I don't want to lose nothing. Like that. It's okay, though. Do they have super fine flaking and archaic points? They had really nice flaking. I don't know if they had, like, when I say super fine, I mean like itty bitty flakery work around the edges, because that's what I like to do. And I know with some of the points I make, it's not really, doesn't really jive with the authenticity of it, but I've said it in many videos before. I don't care. I want something that looks like it, that I can add to my collection, and that will make me happy enough. I'm not entirely worried about the material. Let me see here. I'm looking at my reference photo. Just a little bit. Got plenty of room on this edge to sharpen up still. I just kind of want it to look cool. Like if I can add it to my display case and be like, yeah, there's that, like an obsidian Adena. I don't believe, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe there was ever any obsidian Adenas ever discovered. Could there have been? Absolutely. Gosh, even with the abrasion, that is just sharp as can be. Now I want to do the base shaping. It's really, Adena's going to have that long stem. I'm going to start just up here. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a starting point so I can reference, and I want to make sure to get this right. Because nothing drives me nuts more than my stuff not being even. That always stinks. Because you're like, oh, what the heck? Then you really feel like an amateur. It's like, what, I don't know symmetry? Ooh, look at the Scott's Bluff. No. I do like Scott's Bluffs though. Those are one of my favorites. And then they tend to like come in and round off. So I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to go too crazy on the base. I'm gonna grind it just a little bit because I'm happy with the blade profile. I just want to get the base of this figured out. Because once that's done, I'm pretty much golden. Why am I using this one? Here, I got my other one. It's just so much easier on my wrist. I was like, what am I doing? Why am I bothering with my phase 2? If I pause at all, it's because I'm looking at my reference picture from the book. I'm able to grind this down pretty quick. Getting there. Give it another round of abrasion. Burlington looks good in it, I will say. This is some more of that dry Burlington. I haven't really touched much of that super glossy stuff, because I was given a good variety box. I think I'm going to put the link to the unboxing of the stuff into the description of this video, so y'all can kind of see what I got in regards to a Burlington supply. It's looking pretty good. So I got a pretty darn all right amount. Boy, Nate took care of me. Hats off to him. I appreciate it. And I will say, I do need to review this stuff every time I use it. This dry stuff, not remarkable, but very workable. What I mean by that is, it's nothing that feels super duper fancy, but I can feel that it makes very strong points, and it works. By golly, it works. I gotta make sure not to take those in too far, and I need to round those off and make them nice 90-degree ears. Do that here. Whoops, sorry, I think I bumped my microphone there. There's a nice 90-degree. I could almost do a harden, but maybe I'll do that at some point. I know there's another guy, Tim Hyde. He runs the, oh shoot, is it the Arrowhead subreddit, r/Arrowheads? Tim loves his hardens, and who can blame him? They're nice. I mean, come on, you gotta be real. They're hardens. They're sick. They're dope. They're well crafted. They're gorgeous. His collection is genuinely insane. It's so good. He just has so much cool stuff. That's just, it's 10. It's peak. It's 10 out of 10. Ugh. And it's like, if you want to see what the 1% of the good nappers out there were doing, just check out some of his posts, because, you know, he's got what I would say is some of the most beautiful harden points that I've ever seen. They are simply wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh yeah, there's another warning about my phone getting hot. Oh boy. I'm gonna make sure this base is nice and well ground. And then I'm gonna do a real quick pass of sharpening flakes. Nothing too crazy, basically just breaking off the teeniest of teeny tiny amounts. Occasionally flipping it over so that I can actually do it nicely. I'm gonna do it to this side. I think this side will be a little bit better. Did they sharpen them like this? I don't know. I'm honestly not much of a historian when it comes to this stuff. Again, I think it just looks really flippin' cool. I think arrowheads, like the stone arrowheads themselves, are just really flippin' cool. Because it's like, it's technology, man. It's technology, it's craftsmanship, it's human creation. Like, it's functional human creation. Like, it's tools. Everybody's got their Milwaukee, their DeWalt, their Ryobi. Sorry. I bet some of y'all in construction that are watching this just rolled your eyes and maybe puked in your mouth just a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. But yeah, it makes a guy wonder, like, were they kind of having their tool talk back then too? It's like, oh, I use this. You want to trade some of that? Yeah, it works real good. Try it out. Yeah, that does work real well. Told you. Yeah. Just give her a quick wipe down. She does have one little bit of a gross area on there, but you know, as far as those go, I don't know about you boys. I'd call that an Adena. Let me get a good thumbnail. There we go. Not bad. Reasonable profile. Pretty straight. Pretty okay, I'd say. Some good flakes on that side. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to get the thumbnail from that side. Here, let me. I'll choose what I do when it comes time to do. Yeah. Some pretty good flake work. It's okay. It does get a little steppy, but I'm not going to really hold that against it. I might be able to clean some of that up with my horseshoe nail, but I also don't want to score the surface up with metal marks. It's sharp. It's quite sharp. It's very, very usable. My grounded base there. It's a nice little, like, it's like a vanilla bean sort of look to it. Yeah, let's measure. See how I did. I should really start by measuring the initial thing that I'm using, but 2 and that's about 2 5/8, just a shade over. And then at its widest, about 1 inch and 1/16. Not bad. I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy with that. A nice little Burlington bad boy. I did it in 13 minutes. Cruising with this stuff. I'm getting better. Nice. Very nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was a little quick one working that preform. I think it turned out pretty darn good. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and I will catch you guys again on the next one. Peace.